WZAR News, your community on video. It doesn't take much to tell that whatever ripped through the Boyertown and Pottstown area last night was no average storm. A report last night contained video taken just minutes after the storm, but WZAR took it to the road this morning to see the mess in the daylight. Stopping by Zimmers, the crushed SUV was there, trunk, branches, leaves and all. Overnight, Zimmers was able to do some repair work to his store after his roof received damage from the fallen tree. But last night, it was quite a shock to him and his employees.
At 7:20, I received a phone call from my store manager. She was screaming that a tree just hit the building and came through the roof. So I could tell by her voice that she wasn't joking. All the animals were moved, nobody got hurt, no animals got hurt. We just have a lot of water in our building right now.
Heading down to 5th Street in Shaner, some good-sized branches hit the roof of this house. Cleanup crews were carefully removing the branches to avoid more damage to the home. Anybody who went to Boyertown High School knows that these trees have been there for a long time, and this one certainly will never be the same. Just days away from the beginning of school, crews were working to clean up the property. Some folks were inside the school for a band meeting when the storm hit.
All of a sudden the doors started shaking and the doors actually were sucked open, and we had two people who were trying to hold them shut so the rain wasn't pouring in, and it's kind of really a scary moment.
On the other side of the building, a tree came crashing down next to this ticket booth for the football stadium. The tree is just a few feet away from where the stadium's light pole came crashing down this past winter. The Boyertown Park was one of the hardest hit areas, mainly because of the trees. So many were knocked down it looked like a bulldozer had ravaged the park. These trees fell down just within a few feet of this playground, but none of it was damaged. One of the baseball field's dugouts also took quite a hit. The winds ripped this visitor structure right out of the ground, cement bases and all, and flipped it completely over. Heading down East 3rd Street, the story was the same. Yard after yard was littered with leaves and tree branches, many coming within inches of the homes there and knocking power lines on their way down. One of the buildings that had the most significant damage was covered with a tarp. You can see how seriously damaged the roof is. Several windows along the side of the building were broken too. Someone who was in the building during the storm told WZAR that they had no idea what was happening outside until firefighters arrived and told them to evacuate. The building next door also experienced some roof damage, but was still inhabited by those who live there. Some people claim they saw a funnel cloud, but nothing has been confirmed at this time. Boyertown Borough has declared a disaster emergency. However, FEMA told the borough that the area is too small to be eligible for financial assistance. The borough's two fire companies responded to over 30 calls related to the storm. Miraculously, thanks to quick thinking and prompt emergency response, nobody was injured throughout these events. Zachary, Reinert, WZAR News.